What's up, guys? It's Ethan Huffy back to another video. So you guys read the title. Yeah, this video is basically just going to be kind of like a story time. I really just have to update y'all on like what has happened in my life and stuff. Yeah, I apologize for like the lack of videos, guys. I just have to be completely honest. The last few months I've been the most unmotivated I've ever been. I've lost some people that are like really close to me, and I'm still just kind of like grieving and like just processing and really just kind of like trying to find myself and find the motivation that I just don't have right now. So I'm still just kind of like trying to get back to my old self and stuff, and the videos are going to be coming back, all right? But anyways, like before I even like say anything else, like no more sad note, we hit 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 people have hit subscribe to my channel. Like that is absolutely like unbelievable. Like I've put in so much work towards this channel. Like I don't make hardly anything from YouTube, and like I have over 100 videos on this channel. The amount of hours and time and like work I've just like put in, and just to kind of like see like where we're headed, I cannot believe it. I am not stopping until I want a plaque, all right? I'm not stopping until there's a plaque. I'm gonna put it somewhere on my wall. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but that's my goal, all right? So thank you guys so much for 5,000 subscribers. Like I still cannot believe it. It's an amazing feeling. But anyways, enough talking. Let me get into the story. So a little over a month ago, I turned 16 years old. For my 16th birthday. I got my mom's old car. Like 2 or 3 days after my birthday, I went and got my license, and then right after that, I ended up applying for a job, and I'm now working at Food Lion. So yeah, that's just another quick little update. I'm now 16. I got a job. I have a car. Well, I had a car. I'm gonna get into everything, but yeah, I feel like it's been so long since I've made a video. So I really just kind of have to catch all up now. So now with that little background information, now I can actually get into the story. So 3 weeks ago, roughly, it's Friday night, and my friend Tyrone comes over. Tyrone, he's spending the night, and me and him in the morning, we were going to the sneaker exit, which is a sneaker convention here in Charlotte. So we wake up like pretty early in the morning. We end up packing like, I think like 15 pairs of shoes into my car. All right, y'all, we got everything packed up. Tyrone got a pair of shoes in his bag. I got a backpack. We got a box, and we got like 8 pairs in this duffel bag. So now we're gonna pack up the car. All right, y'all, everything is in the trunk. We're heading out right now. So we pack up the car, we're ready to go and basically just go to the sneaker convention and cash out. We try to get there early, but it's in downtown Charlotte, so we get there like 20 minutes early, but like finding parking was just like horrific. We eventually find like a parking like lot. It was like $10 for 2 hours or $20 for like the whole day or whatever. And I'm like, me being the cheap person I am, I'm like, all right, we're gonna do $10 for 2 hours and pray they do not tow my car. Also in the parking lot, we met these really cool people. They had a wagon filled with shoes, and we just kind of like talked a little bit, and then we ended up basically walking in together. We walk into the sneaker convention. It's like this big room. It's exactly like what you like picture. There's like tables everywhere. There's so many different tables selling different things. Some people got shoes, some people got clothes, and people have like all sorts of things. There was like one guy who had like neon signs that were like Nike shoe boxes. It was really cool. Me and Tyrone were with the people we met in the parking lot. We're all just kind of chilling and walking around together. They brought a wagon, and their wagon is like filled with shoes. Like every single person in there had a wagon. We did not think this through at all. I have a big duffel bag around my neck holding like 12 pairs of shoes. Tyrone's got a backpack on the front, on the back. We just like did not plan it, all right? So walking around for like hours with this like giant bag, it got annoying after a while. But anyways, we're walking around, I'm talking to people. You meet a lot of cool people, all right? Like it's so cool to be in a place where like you just share so much with everybody. So yeah, shout out to the sneaker exit. They really make like a great sneaker convention, and I cannot wait to go back. So after walking around for a few hours, we started to realize we were not really that efficient. The way, like, we didn't really like plan anything. Also, I forgot to mention, me and Tyrone, we didn't even buy tickets, and the people we were with, they didn't buy tickets either. So tickets are like $25. We just kind of like walked in, went up the elevator, and just like walked past a bunch of people just like with some like confidence, and nobody even questioned us. Also, I forgot to mention, this was originally going to be a YouTube video. I was recording and Tyrone was recording, and this basically was supposed to be like a big vlog, but like as we were there, we were just kind of like in the moment. We decided like not even film and just like enjoy ourselves. So like all the clips that are like have like popped up on the screen and stuff, that was like from like what was originally supposed to be the video. After walking around for a while, we found this like stand that had like shorts and stuff. They were like the absolute like coolest, comfiest shorts I've ever seen. The guy running the stand, his name is Kyle. He's like super chill, and we ended up talking to him, and we offered him to trade a pair of shoes for some shorts. He was down, but unfortunately we did not have his size, and he was like a size 12. So we were like, if we come back with a size 12, can we get some shorts? And he was like, I mean, y'all can try. So we ended up trading a pair of Yeezys to a pair of Dunk Highs to a pair of used Pollens, and we ended up trading him the used Pollens for 4 pairs of shorts. Shout out Kyle, that was like super cool. Nobody was doing what we were doing in there, like with the trades and stuff, and it really was just like, it was cool. Let me actually show you all the shorts real quick here. We ended up getting 4 pairs of shorts in total. So this is like one of the designs is like these like Louis Vuitton kind of shorts, and then we have my favorite right here, these like super comfortable, like this is if y'all can kind of like see that, this is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just super fluffy and super comfortable. Shout out Kyle, shout out Native Language Co. I'm gonna pop up their Instagram right here. They make some like really dope shorts. Make sure you guys go check them out. Not sponsored, by the way. I just wanted to say this and really just like shout them out because like Kyle, super cool dude, and they make great shorts. So yeah, me and Tyrone, we keep walking around for a while. Tyrone buys an AirPods case, he buys like some socks, and I met this one dude. He was running a table, and behind him he had an extra wagon, and I was like, dude, we need that wagon. Can I pay you for the wagon? Can like I rent it from you? I offered him $20 to use the wagon for the rest of the day, and he's like, yeah man, of course, like as long as you like we exchange phone numbers, you know, so you don't like run off and steal it. So let me just say, that was the best investment like I've ever made. Like it was so much better tugging a wagon around rather than just having like a giant duffel bag filled with like 10 sneakers around my neck. As we continued to walk around, there was this one table. They had a pair of used Turbo Greens. This is a shoe that I've been like wanting for a really long time. I offered him $300. He was like, I can't do it, man. Can you meet me at 320? And I was like, how about this? All right, I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna come back around like in a circle. If they're still there, I'll buy them for 320. So I do that. I will come all the way back around full circle. I'm not seeing the shoes on the table, and I was like, where'd the turbos go? And he's like, oh, we just sold them. And I was like, oh. So I kind of just like played myself there. I did not end up getting a pair of turbos. And let me tell you about another person. There was like this one stand. They had a pair of turbos and a pair of UNC Off-White ones. And I was like very interested in both the pairs. And I was like, I don't want to pay cash for either one. I would rather kind of like trade for them. So I asked the lady, I was like, are you open to trades or anything? She's like, these are all my husband's shoes, so let me call him and let me ask. So she calls him and says like, I got a guy over here trying to trade for the shoes. So he comes over like 5 minutes later. I'm super excited. And he's like, what you got? And I was like, all right, so first up, I have a used pair of, he's like, used? No used, only new, don't care. And I was like, I had some shoes to offer you. And he's like, nope, no used. He's like, I only want dead stock shoes. And I was like, okay. And then the woman was like, sorry. And I was like, I just want some like, I just wanted either the Turbo Greens or the UNC Jordan 1s, the Off-Whites. That was a shoe that I was like going there for, and sadly I did not get them. But let me tell you about a shoe I ended up getting. So the guy we rented the wagon from, on his table, he had a bunch of shoes, and he had one pair of shoes in particular I was really interested in. I kept throwing out like so many trade offers and stuff because like I was really trying to get these shoes, and he was like, I'm not in any hurry to sell them. Like if a good trade comes along or a good price comes along, I'll get rid of them. So after negotiating for a really long time, I ended up trading him a pair of shoes with some cash on top, and I ended up getting them. I don't want to tell y'all what the shoe is just yet. I do want to show y'all, so you know what, like let's go grab them from the closet. I haven't showed y'all my closet in a minute, but we got a bunch of new pairs in. So here are the shoes right here. It's not the Muselins, it's these right here. They do have a replacement box. All right, y'all, so I got the shoes right here. These are the Nike SB Dunk Low Tiffany Dunks from 2005. This shoe is absolutely insane. As you can see, it's pretty worn, but this pair is like in actually like pretty good condition for like how old it is. Real quick, for like anybody who's not like really familiar with what these are, this is a $3,000 shoe, brand new. This shoe is 17 years old. It came out in 2005. These shoes, brand new, are really hard to find just because like over time, like the Michelin shoes, it basically just like dry rots and it can fall apart. So the only way to keep your shoes from like falling apart over time is to wear them. So this shoe, it's pretty worn, but like for what it is, it's in great condition. I think I'm gonna like wear them a few times, maybe get rid of them, maybe trade them, do whatever, but I'm super happy to like actually like have these shoes in my possession. After trading for the Tiffany Dunks, me and Tyrone, we were pretty tired at this point. It was around like 6 o'clock, so we decided to head home. So we get into the car. Luckily it was still there. Like I said, it didn't get towed. So we pack up the car, fill it with the shoes and stuff, and we end up like just driving home like normal. We're in downtown Charlotte, and so to get back to like where I live, we're like on the highway, and as we're just like on the highway, we're just chilling, talking, and I'm telling them about the sneaker store. It's like still in Charlotte. So we're going, and I realized how kind of like out of the way it was because I didn't really think about it at first. It closes at 7. It's around like 6:30, so we're heading home. And I was like, Tyrone, like, how bad do you like really want to go here? He's like, I mean, like, I want to check it out. So I was like, And why not? Let's just go. So we ended up going to the sneaker store. We're on our way there. We're on the highway still. We're going like 70, 80. Everybody's going pretty fast. It's a pretty busy time. And basically the highway we're on, there's people coming up from the ramp and stuff. And it's just very crowded. On the highway, as me and Tyrone are going, everything's normal. And all of a sudden, we get hit from behind. We end up swerving right. I slam on the brakes. I swerve left, and we end up stopping right before we hit the barrier. As soon as it happened, it just like, it didn't really feel real. Like in the moment, I just had to react because you only have a few seconds, and I can't like jerk the wheel the wrong way or just like freak out or panic because, you know, like our lives are just like on the line in the moment. We almost crashed into the barrier, like I said, and that truly, like, we would have lost our lives. Like going that fast on the highway, crashing into like the concrete barrier, like you're not surviving that. That moment was truly one of the scariest of my entire lives. As soon as we crashed and we stopped, I looked at Tyrone, I'm like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. And I'm like, all right, I'm okay too. I need to call my parents. As I'm on the phone with my parents and Tyrone's on the phone with like his parents as well as like the police and stuff, we're just both like shaking. We cannot believe this just happened. We're in the middle of the highway. We're covering like 3 lanes of traffic. People are like stopping. Some people are going around like what just happened. A few minutes later, like an ambulance comes over, basically just kind of like stops the roadblock a little bit, and they're like, all right, can you pull forward? Can you pull the car forward and kind of like get out of the way of traffic? I try to do that. The car does not really move, and I was like, I don't know. I have no idea what the damage looks like. Me and Tyrone are both in the front. We did get hit in the back, so we don't know like what it looks like. A few minutes later, the police show up. They pull around, ask me a few questions as I'm in the car. I'm just very nervous. I'm shaking. Let me just say one thing and get this out of the way real quick. Everybody ended up being okay. The people in the other car, they like, their car really wasn't even damaged. Everybody was okay. I'm okay. Tyrone's okay. I just wanted to like say that real quick. But yeah, as the police were asking me questions and stuff, they're like, all right, so can you like pull forward? They asked me the same questions the ambulance did. And I was like, I mean, I can try. So I tried to go. The car really wasn't moving. The officer walked around and he realized, he's like, oh, that's why it's not moving. Our wheel was just completely folded. It was just like, it was gone. We were missing a wheel. And later, like the more we actually like thought about it and everything, like if the wheel did not fall off, like we would have crashed in that barrier. So the wheel falling off and really just like breaking the axle and stuff, that saved our lives. A few minutes later, my parents get here, Tyrone's parents get here. At this time, it's pretty late. It's getting like darker outside. I talked to the police officer. I talked to another police officer who was asking questions about the accident and stuff. Like I said, nobody was hurt, but then like the weirdest thing happened. As I'm on the ride home, I'm with my dad. He's taking me home. We pull into the driveway, and as I get out of the car, like my spine and neck just starts hurting so bad. I was worried about something like this just because like when it happens, you maybe like, you think you're like physically like okay, but just like physically like on the inside, like you don't know if you could have like, you know, for example, like internal bleeding or anything like that. Or you may like feel like effects like a couple like months down the road, because, you know, when it happens, it's like your body, you know, maybe takes time to process it. I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm just kind of talking. But yeah, my spine just started aching, and I was like, please, like, no. This cannot be happening. I ended up getting in the bath, took a nice hot bath. I'm not trying to give details about the bath, but took a nice bath. And after I got out, I started feeling a little better. I went to sleep, woke up the next morning, and I felt 100%. Felt really good, and I have not had any pain since that moment. So that I'm really grateful for. My car is in the shop right now. It's been in the shop for like 3 weeks now. It's basically done. I heard hopefully I can like start driving again like next week. So the day I'm filming this right now, today, Saturday, and I think it'll be ready like Monday or Tuesday, so I'm excited about that. But damn, I had my license for like not even like 10 days, and this ends up happening. But anyways, y'all, that really is it for the story time. I don't really know what else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I guess I'm just gonna wrap it up here, but I do want to do like more story times in the future. I do want to bring them back. But anyways, y'all, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so thankful for all of you guys, like 5,000 subscribers, like still, I'm so grateful for that. I'm so thankful. You guys are really amazing, and I promise I'm gonna do my best to take this channel to the moon. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Road to 10,000, road to 100,000, because we want a plaque, like I said. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm done talking. Thank you guys so much for watching. Videos popping up on the screen. Make sure you guys go watch them. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe if you're already subscribed. Thank you. Tune in next time.